Hello, my name is Annisa Dian Maharatri from 12 Science 1. Today, I want to tell you a story about Cinderella. Once upon a time, there was a kind and beautiful girl whose name was Cinderella. She lived with her cruel stepmother and stepsisters, where she was treated as a servant and spent her day cleaning, tidying, and waiting on them hair and food. Despite their cruelty, Cinderella will always remember her mother's word. Have courage and be kind. One day, an invitation to a royal ball arrived. The prince was looking for a bride, and everyone in the kingdom was invited. Her stepmother immediately ordered new gowns to be made herself and her daughters. Cinderella worked day and night to prepare the new dresses in time. On the day of the ball, as they were preparing to leave, Cinderella came down to the stairs in a dress she had made for herself. Her stepmother and stepsisters were so angry to see her looking so beautiful. They tore up the dress and left without her. Left alone, Cinderella began to cry when all of a sudden her fairy godmother appeared. "Do not cry, my child. You shall go to the ball," she said. Her fairy godmother waved her magic wand, and at once Cinderella's rags turned into a beautiful new ball gown. Then her fairy godmother found 6 mice playing in the pumpkin patch. She touched them with her magic wand, and the pumpkin turned into a beautiful coach, and the mice turned into 4 white horses and 2 coachmen. When everything was ready, Cinderella waved goodbye to her fairy godmother, who said, "The magic will only last until midnight. You must reach home by then." When she entered the ballroom, the guests were struck by her beauty, and her stepmother and stepsister did not know who she was. The prince asked Cinderella to dance. The prince and Cinderella danced all evening until Cinderella noticed the clock approaching midnight, and she remembered her godmother's words. "I must go," she told the prince as she fled from the ballroom. As she ran down the steps of the palace, one of her glass slippers fell off, but Cinderella did not stop to pick it up. She returned home just as the clock struck 12. Her coach turned back into a pumpkin, her horse became mice, and she was wearing rags once more. The prince had fallen in love with Cinderella the moment he saw her, but he did not even know her name. A few days later, the prince proclaimed that he would marry the girl whose feet fitted the slipper. Her stepsister tried on the slipper, but it was too small for them. No matter how hard they squeezed their teeth into it. In the end, the king's soldier let Cinderella try on the slipper. She stuck out her foot, and the page slipped the slipper on. It fitted perfectly. Finally, she was driven to the palace. The prince was overjoyed to see her again. They were married, and both lived happily ever after. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.